So let's talk about some of the most hyped romance books. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Charles from the channel Books on Stereo. I'm here to talk about two very hyped romances. And what romance will I be talking about today? Up first we have To Have and to Hoax by Martha Waters, and then also I have The Roommate by Rosie Dana. And so the way this video is going to work, I'm going to give you my thoughts on both of these books, and then we're going to wrap up the whole entire video and tell you, are these books worth the hype? Without further ado, let's get into the book. So up first we have To Have and to Hoax, and the little bit of thing that's really kind of cool and interesting about this book is that this one features a married couple. So we actually get an established couple romance. It's also historical. It has major Tessa-Dare vibes, but the thing that I can see will turn off a lot of people from this book is that it involves a heavy amount of miscommunication between our main couple. And sadly, I hate to say this, like when you involve miscommunication in your books, almost every reader is just gonna say like they could have resolved that just by talking to each other. So a lot of that you just kind of wish our characters just like talk to each other. So it made it a little bit frustrating, and I could see that being like a huge turnoff for people for this book. And also, like, if that was not an issue, this book is not overly steamy. There really isn't that much steam in this book really at all. I think most of it is like, it's like almost borderline closed door. So like maybe if you were already having a problem with the miscommunication trope, you may have enjoyed the smut in this one, but sadly is not there. Overall, for me, I gave this like a 2.5, like to 3 out of 5 stars. It wasn't bad, it just necessarily wasn't what I was looking for from this book. And I don't think this is a bad book at all. I think probably the second book in the series will probably be much, much better. So I'm actively looking forward to that book because the author has a really great way with language, with characters, and with overall plot structure. So I think it's just like with this plot, it's hard to create tension when you already have a married couple. And like one easy thing that you can do is like miscommunication. And this one, I felt like it wasn't handled perfectly. And it kind of grated my nerves a little bit. But overall, I did enjoy my reading experience while reading this book. But like I said, it just wasn't for me. And then I read The Roommate. And this one essentially is a romance between a porn star and our female character who is like a doctorate in art history, I believe. And this book has been hyped so damn much. I've seen this book absolutely everywhere. And I would say I liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was really good. I love the commentary that it had about sex workers and actually just like talking about the industry as a whole. I really like that discussion in this book. The steam was not quite there for me. It was probably like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It definitely was there, but it wasn't like anything that I was like, ooh, that was steamy. And you know, like, I think I've been just spoiled because I just like read like the extreme end of like steamy books. So like normally this would have been steamy for me, but it sadly wasn't quite steamy for me. But I absolutely love the characters in this book. There's one character, Naomi, and I know she's getting her own book, which will be dropped soon, and I can't wait to read that because, oh my goodness, like her character is absolutely free and awesome. But yeah, overall, I liked it. It was a really fun time, really great read, and I definitely want to read more from this author. So let's wrap this up. Are these books worth the hype? And I would say mostly yes and no, which is a little bit of a cop-out answer, but I don't care because we are going with that. So essentially, like, I feel like these books kind of operate on 2 different spectrums. If you love historicals and you are fine with the miscommunication trope, you will probably love To Have and to Hoax. Versus, I think more people will probably like The Roommate, but I think a ton of people won't be blown away. So for both these books, I would temper your expectations a little bit before going into them because I definitely feel if you let the hype get to you, these books will be a huge, huge letdown. And I'm warning you, I gave you a warning. Whether you heed this warning or not is completely up to you. I don't care. Live your own life. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about these books, and I'll catch you guys with a brand new video. Peace.